Okay, let's see who is in chat. Let's switch to live chat. Okay, it seems only Tenshi is in chat right now. Hello, hello. I'm a little frazzled right now because I woke up super late and had to make myself lunch, a late lunch, because everyone's already eaten by the time I woke up. And what's worse is that we didn't have gas to power the stove. You overused your left foot. Is this the foot that got broken, or is this the foot that didn't get broken? Well, you said it wasn't broken, but like, oh, you overused the bad foot. Why were you using the bad foot? Did the doctor give you the okay to start using it again or something? And then you ended up overusing it while it was still recovering? But yeah, right, the hikes in Yellowstone. If you had a bad foot, why did you agree to join the hike? Because you wanted to be with other people. What am I saying? Why did other people allow you to go? Because the car is hot. You know what? Fair enough. Give me a few minutes. I'm technically still eating. Desolate says, hell yeah, Youmu. Indeed. This stream I'm drawing Youmu and Yuyuko and possibly Yukari. Let me actually add that to the to-do list. Yukari Yakumo. If I have time and energy. Wait, no, that's an underscore, not a dash. There we go. I'm nearly done eating. I'll get to work once I'm finished with this. Actually, I also need to grab some water after this. Feels a little bad to spend like over 10 minutes before I actually start drawing. Okay, I need to get some water. I have an empty bottle of water here, and I'm not gonna be able to finish streaming if I don't get water. So give me a bit. I'll be back. So sorry to pull this so soon, but be right back. Okay, so we may have a problem. The water in my bottle right now, which isn't even full, is the last drinkable water in this house. So I'm gonna have to figure something out after I'm done with Youmu. But for now, we should begin. Let me put on my artist glove. Let us switch over to the Metabang window. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, let us start recording. Youmu! I drew her for Immaterial and Missing Power, this pose. I suppose the pose we should go for is this one. Although if I'm going to go with this one, her pose should probably be... The pose should probably be... What is it called? Flipped. That looks weird. Maybe it's just because I'm used to the other pose. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, Youmu. Okay, taking a look at this, she looks to be holding Rokanken in her hand, because I can tell it's Rokanken because it's when you look at the other ones, it has the bigger Suba, the bigger, more rounded Suba compared to Rokuken? Rokanken Youmu. Hakuroken, right. Hakuroken is the smaller one. Wait, Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Is this not... This is supposed to be Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Where is that? Where is this one? The hell? Okay. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Okay, this might be an issue. This might be an issue. I want... Okay, I wasn't entirely lied to. Some of these are literally the same. This... Ooh, boy. These are not the Scarlet Weather Rhapsody portraits, are they? Ooh, boy. Okay, fine. We're not using this one. We're using the one from the wiki. Ah, that is. They look like the Immaterial and Missing Power ones. Yeah, but these are literally the same ones from Immaterial and Missing Power. I can show you. Immaterial and Missing Power. Right. That. Okay, where is Youmu? Alice Margatroid, Hongmei Link. Wait, no. Someone else gave me the Immaterial and Missing Power once. I think it was Nirn. Where is it? Art image. Come on. Youmu. Okay. These are the ones from Immaterial and Missing Power. They're literally the same. These ones are new. Okay, I need to double check something. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Youmu story. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I understand now. It does still use the Immaterial and Missing Power sprites. It's just there's one new sprite that's used for the character select. Oh, that makes me mad. The character select sprites, because the character select sprites look better. Like almost all of them. I could have used this one. This one could have been cool. Okay, I'm less mad now, but I'm still mad. Like this one is cool. This one is cool. This one especially, I would have liked to have drawn Sakuya like this. Instead, I just drew her with her arms crossed. I still don't know what to do with this. I am happy that I ended up using the crumpled hat Marisa though. This one is kind of generic, and this one, this happy Reimu, this could have been good as well. But at least I was able to use the Reimu sprite that I was not able to use in Material and Missing Power. This is the one that I originally used because that's her character select sprite, and this is the one that I used here, and it's the same, probably the same one in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. All right. Okay. Now that that's been cleared up, back to work. Reimu with 8 solid hours of sleep. I know, right? She looks so happy. Okay, Is Youmu even looking at the viewer? It seems like it, but when I take a close look, it seems like it isn't. She looks so serious in these games despite being such a goober. Need to close some files. Art. I need to take a look at something. Zuna will turn every character into a goober eventually. Well, every character has some amount of goober in them, is the thing. Okay, this is what I drew last time. Okay, more brownish gray than Sakuya. Gotcha. Just needed to check. Zun will eventually turn them into a full-time goober. I don't know if I agree with that. A lot of the time, the characters that Zun turns into a full-time goober are already mostly goobers anyway. Okay, I need Youmu to look a little bit young. Round face, indeed. Like, we know in current day, she's this, in current day, she's probably in her 20s. The same with Reimu and Co. But they're also, like, Japanese. So, they will always kind of have a young face until such point that they turn into an actual grandma. Which we're not even sure will happen to a lot of these characters, considering how imbued with magic they are. Like, no one we know who has any amount of supernatural power in Touhou actually looks old. They look middle-aged at worst. He looks too young now. It's the eyes. Let me just real quick. The eyes are too round. The only men and turtles can look old. She still looks so young in this one. Maybe I overdid it with the rounded face. Like, does she look younger than this Youmu? Yes, she does. Okay. How do I fix this? Let's try that again. And maybe put less force into how Youmu got that plastic surgery. This is what I get for waking up, making myself breakfast, and then not doing any warm-ups. This always happens during my streams. I always forget to do warm-ups right before the stream. It's a bad habit of mine. Okay, what if eyes first and then eyelids? Okay, that works a bit better. Adjust the process for every scenario. Okay, now Youmu looks young without looking like an actual child. Oh, the words I used there just gave me whiplash. Who here remembers the words I used there just gave me whiplash because I suddenly remembered one of the stream inside jokes that have every time Yomu's brought up. Oh god, why did I invoke that myself instead of she needs more flesh because she looks so young. She looks like a child. I will eventually get tired of that joke. But for now, it's still so funny. The words give Youmu more flesh because she looks too young. It's gonna be stuck in my mind for years. Months. Okay, maybe not years, but months at the very least. Okay, so Yobu's sprite is very horizontal compared to the other characters. Get a little bit smaller. Once again, it's because of the sword. Although, while I'm drawing her like this, I think the actual artwork would look better if Youmu was actually holding her Okanken with her right hand, because Youmu is right-handed. Like the handle. Right now she's holding the sheath with her sword arm. I'll fix it later. Her face is already symmetrical enough. I could just flip the canvas afterwards. Not the canvas, the layer. The sketch layer. Are there any canon left-handed characters? We have canon ambidextrous characters. I'm pretty sure there are canon left-handed. No one is... Okay, not that... The term left-handed is not there. Utsuho is ambidextrous, sort of. She's ambidextrous in that she's able to use with her left hand what she do things with her left hand because her right hand is occupied. And I use occupied and I'm using a very liberal definition of occupied. There's nothing wrong with having a cool gun arm. In Hisouten Soak, the cannon switches hands depending on which direction she's facing. That's how it works for all of the... That's how it works for all of them. Youmu when facing to the left is right-handed. When facing to the right, she's left-handed. That's not actually how it works. The only time that's how it works is when the characters visibly have different sprites for left and right. Everyone in Touhou is confirmed ambidextrous? Well, no. Because the player back sprites in the shooting games. Those ones tell you what their canon-handedness are. Only a little bit late. Hello, Shnish. You're bullshitting. Gotcha. As usual. I'm just repeating what I heard someone else say. I found it humorous. Were they also saying it as a were they also saying it as a joke? Are you sure they were saying it as a joke? One thing I don't like about Alphys's art is how skinny all of the characters are. Look at those noodle arms. Look at them. Youmu, the swordsman with noodle arms. Ooh. It was their interpretation of the sprite mirroring. Yeah, I don't think Touhou has had a game that doesn't have sprite mirroring, other than the shooting games. And even then, in the shooting games, I'm pretty sure moving left and right all have the same. I'm pretty sure move left and move right have the same sprites, and they're just flipped based on direction. I need to check. Phantasmagoria of Flower View. Sprites. Youmu is either depicted as the most female woman ever or is depicted as a muscular woman. Nah, not... That is... Actually, now that I think about it, that is true. Where's Youmu? Okay. Move left and move right. Okay, never mind. There are different sprites for move left and move right, at least for Yomu's, in Yomu's case. Is that also the case for characters that don't have a... Okay, it is... Yeah, no. These are literally the same sprites but flipped. I guess it just depends on if they have something on their back that's visible or not. The latter is more rare than the first. Artists like drawing characters they're attracted to. Or at least these Japanese artists do. Generally speaking, like whenever you look at polls for example fighting games, everyone loves the pretty human characters, the handsome human characters, and everyone from the West seems to like the freaks. It's really funny. As an Akuma main, I can confirm. I have never seen a full-on Bulsi Youmu. You're gonna have to explain to me what the word Bulsi means. Wait, why am I asking my viewer to explain? I have the internet. Bulky. Ah. Ah, I can see. The K is right next to the L. Alright. Wait, no. Bulky Youmu. I have in fact seen Bulky Youmu. It's basically never drawn as a... Never drawn... It's basically never played straight. It's always done as a joke. For whatever reason. Like, you know the artwork of, Reimu or Sakuya or the other characters that, looking like they're bodybuilders? Male bodybuilders. It's always like that. Which is kind of disappointing, but also not surprising. I've seen Hawkmei linked, Shirdo and Nazrin. I've seen plenty of, Hawk Sakuya, mostly drawing her wearing the clothes of Dio. Or making her wear, wait, no. I think she's still wearing her normal clothes, but she's posing, using Dio poses. Why did I give her breasts that big? Her sprites don't even give her breasts that big. Always have to think about Hunk Reimu and people draw her as such when she's really pissed off. Oh, pissed off Hunk Reimu. That is one of the more fun fandom reinterpretations of Reimu. I remember Hunk Shen from an Iosis music video. Oh, Iosis. Come on. Sure, no, after 9 push-ups. Specifically 9. Not 10 or 8. It has to be 9. Okay, that's weird. Hakuroken. Okay, why is the back of Hakuroken here and the handle is here? Is she actually... Why is she holding Rokanken with her right hand? And the actual... Why is she holding the scabbard with her right hand and the handle with her left? It has to be the other way around, but... Hakuroken is on this hip. Youmu dummy. I suppose. Alternatively, Alphys just didn't think about this. Which is unfortunately very likely. I can think that the artist didn't think about this or just didn't know. Yeah. I remember Hunk Patchouli. The girl finally figured out a way to fix her asthma, becoming huge and extremely buff. Take a drink. Her hair is huge in these games. I have to remind myself that I have to rein it in so that it fits my art style. Wait, what am I doing? This is supposed to be on the head layer. There we go. There is probably a Hunk Aaron. Keep searching. There hasn't been a Hunk Aaron. She's gonna make a pill that gives her the bulkiness. There is in fact probably a Hunk Aaron. You do have to just keep searching though. Like chances are it's probably an untagged Pixiv post. And if not an untagged Pixiv post, it was posted on Twitter as a joke. Oh, the number of Touhou posts that are just posted untagged on untagged on Twitter. Always disappointing to me. Hunk Arid is the strongest in Gensokyo. I thought it was Hunk Cherno. I thought Cherno was the strongest in Gensokyo. Yeah, I was more thinking about that they're rare. Random Japanese art on a forum in 2006. The forum still exists, but all of the image hosts, all of the websites that hosted the image are gone. Only the forum exists, and the comments from that forum. Oh, dead internet. The funnest thing to me is the fact that Yomu's vest doesn't reach all the way down to her doesn't reach all the way down to her waist. So we got hints of her undershirt and the waistband of her skirt. Yomu just put it in the wash by accident. To be honest, I would 100% miss some tags when I would upload my art, basically being upload my art, basically making them basically impossible to find. Yeah, that's always the issue. Like I remember feeling dread when I took a look at my Imperishable Night artwork and I realized that I did not tag. For half of them, I didn't tag Imperishable Night, so I wasn't able to search them. I wasn't able to search them when I looked through my Tumblr blog, or when I looked through my Blue Sky, or when I looked through basically any of the places that allows for a tag search, like per account tag search. It made me so anxious. Okay, what type of flower is this? This isn't a sakura petal. I think I could recognize that, but what kind of flower is this? I don't know what type of flower this is. Hakuroken. Rokanken and Hakuroken. Flower. What is the flower? That's disappointing. I guess this is my only reference. I don't know enough about flowers to be able to search what type of flower that is. There's a reason why you need to start hosting your own website where you can showcase all your art. Definitely not one of the hardest way to get your art to other people. Like, you do technically need to eventually make your own website, if only so that you're not beholden to whether or not websites deem your art acceptable. I know some safe for work furry artists who got kicked out of I know some safe for work furry artists who got kicked out of social media because people found them weird and didn't like their art. Which, yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Well, that's my initial artwork. It's so lopsided to this side. This sword is the biggest issue. It's always the biggest issue when drawing Youmu. It's why half of the Youmu artworks I've drawn is horizontal, is landscape instead of portrait. Whatever. 10 pixels. Let's go. Okay. Take another drink. The flower is probably a freelance, but I'd go with Dahlia or something. Okay, let me Google that. Interesting. That's... I don't think freelance is a type of flower. Did you type that right? Thanks for actually trying to search it though. Freelance as in it's made up. Ah, gotcha. It's an unknown flower from the netherworld. At least that's my interpretation. There's a number of pink fuzzy flowers it could be. Anyway, I should learn more about flowers. I draw girls too often to not know about flowers. I think the only flower I'm consistent about knowing how to draw is probably a rose. That's what you get. Yeah, roses. Roses and sakura. And roses is pretty straightforward for why. I was a Ruby artist for the longest time. You learn to get good at you learn to get good at drawing roses. Like that. Yeah, no, the neck should be further forward. The head should be further forward where the neck is. But she's looking towards this way. So it should be closer to the middle. Man, I hate anatomy. I'm still going with some sort of fictional morph of dahlia flowers. Gotcha. Fun fact, I didn't know patchouli was a flower until I started drawing Touhou. Actually drawing Touhou. I've been a fan of Touhou for years before I started drawing Touhou. Never figured out that patchouli was a flower until I searched patchouli. Until I searched patchouli, assuming I would get what is it called? Reference images for Patchouli Knowledge. But no, instead I got flowers. Pretty flowers though. Aren't June and Shion also named after flowers? Yes, but June and Shion are also like actual names in Japanese. Patchouli, not so much. Joan and Sean. Watch me get a daughter only to name her Patchouli. Name her Mildred. You people say that, but there is in fact there are in fact girls in the Philippines named after Rafflesia flowers, the flowers that smell like death. Mildred will either be a second name or the second daughter will have that name. You guys familiar with the Rafflesia flower? From what I understand, they're less like flowers and more like... From what I understand, they're less flowers and more... what is the word for it? I don't know what's the word I'm thinking of. Fungus, right. I'm sadly not familiar with the death-smelling flower. This thing, Vile Plume is based on it. This thing gives off an odor of a rotting corpse, and it attracts flies to it, and the flies that go inside of it get digested. Oh, their fleeces are a proper flower? Fascinating. But yeah, these things make a smell of a rotting corpse. Flies flock towards it, and the flower traps the flies in and digests them. It's fascinating. Brutal and fascinating. I want to wear it as a hat if it didn't smell. I'm sure you could find dried dead ones. It would cost a pretty penny though. It's a rather... This is a rather important flower. No, that is an arm. I think it's too long. Yeah, this elbow is too long. That's unfortunate. Let me just adjust that. Barely noticeable. Like the forearm to elbow is longer than the shoulder to elbow. They're supposed to be about the same size. Youmu's only gonna take an hour and 30 minutes, I think. That's gonna be fun. Relatively quick turnaround time for this one compared to some of the others. The most interesting flower structure, in my opinion, are inflorescences, which can grow very well, very tall. Is an example of an inflorescence flower the sunflower? Inflorescence flower. Yeah, sunflowers. Asparagus is an inflorescence. Inflorescences. Inflorescences. Gotcha. Sunflowers are inflorescences. Gotcha. Inflorescence. I got it right the first time. Gotcha. All right. There's the sword. I'll make a new layer for the parts attached to the sword. It's gonna be inflorescence is a flower cluster though, so sunflowers don't count since it's a single bloom. Gotcha. If you've seen a stalk of flowers growing out of an aloe vera, that's what it is. I have never seen a stack of flowers growing out of an aloe vera. Like, aloe vera is a rich person plant. Or at least in the Philippines, it seems to be a rich person plant. Okay, anything else I'm missing? The other arm and the back half of the head. I just got tagged by who though? Oh! Picture of an aloe vera plant. Gotcha. File does not exist. I hate Discord sometimes. Fascinating. Also, yes, this is definitely a rich person plant. I don't see these planted anywhere except rich neighborhoods. I've seen inflorescences as tall as small trees. Okay, I think that's all of the non-sword related parts that I won't need a new layer for. Let's add the parts that are connected to the sword then. So let's start with the tag. Is it a tag like in music, or is it a tag like purification amulet? Alright, let's take a look. Dahlia flower. Pink dahlias. Wait, no. Pink. Okay, what are the leaves? It's not quite the same, but I can afford to just do this. Bit. Okay, I know flowers open in a spiral pattern, so let's have them overlapping. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Last things last, I need to draw the sakura petals. The sakura petals on the handle of Rokanken. I believe it's a 5-petal sakura. Streaming at 4 in the morning? It's not 4 in the morning for me. I don't know about you guys. Are you an American? You have to be an American. You're the... like you're the... Well, I'll just watch that part again after stream is done. Just missed all the flower talk because I had to do surprise work. I'll watch that part again after stream is done. Alrighty then. What time is it for you? It's 4 a.m. in New York. It's 4 p.m. for me. I live on the other side of the world. Yep. That's it. Yeah. But yeah. Why? The words "Why are you streaming at this time?" is one of the most American things I've ever been asked. I've ever been asked on stream. What did I forget? Oh, I need to do her ghost half. Damn, well, I would love to say, but I have work in an hour, so good luck on your art. Have a good day, my friends. May your work prove fruitful. I'd hate working at 5 in the morning. As someone who had to go to school at as someone who had to go to school at 6, I feel your pain. Being awake super early in the morning feels terrible. Although I say that as someone who is not a morning person. You used to go to school that early? It's terrible. It's terrible, right? I don't know what people were thinking. Forcing teenagers to go to school at that time. Okay. Line art is done. Let's start colors. I think this will be at... I get the sense that this will actually be... to our artwork, despite me only drawing Youmu at 10 pixels instead of 5. Why don't things start at lunch? I don't know. Possibly because starting things early, starting things at noon back in the day would mean that you had to deal with the noonday sun and the noonday heat. Back in the day, there was no air conditioning, so you would just have to take it. So however hot it was at that time, you would just have to deal with it. And I don't think people like to deal with that. So they started earlier. Yeah, I thought it was a tradition thing. The thing with traditions is that they usually have a reason for why they become a tradition. It's usually not just tradition for tradition's sake. Like the reason they used to do things early in the morning is because they wanted to do work while the sun was up, but they didn't want to do work when the sun was so high up that it was too hot to work. Oh crap, I forgot to erase this. Do you reckon people think I'm an American because of how I speak? I can hear my accent. The question is, do other people hear it as well? To be honest, I don't know most accents, so I can't hear them. Fair enough. Yeah, make it brighter. Type of flower, pinkish bluish. Purplish bluish, rather. There was a point in time where I paid attention to accents to the point that I can tell British accents apart. Isn't it not difficult to tell British accents apart? Like thick accents, at the very least, it's not hard to tell them apart. But you can tell which one. You can tell which British accent comes from rich neighborhoods, at the very least. Or I suppose rich towns? It's not, but Americans don't know stuff. Ah, right. That makes sense. Unfortunately. So people, I imagine people were impressed when you were that you're able to do it, simply because other Americans can't. Okay. Youmu needs... I am hearing brushing. I'm hearing the sound of brushing outside my window. What is happening? My neighbors are probably sweeping leaves off their backyard. Most Americans don't care enough because it's not an important life skill. Not in America, at least. It is an important life skill to know in the UK. In England, Scotland, Ireland. So, and I believe it's also important to be able to tell them if you're not white. From what I understand. Okay, what else? Skin color? Yeah, skin color is the only one left before I switch to white. Youmu is, in this game, she's so pale. Everyone's all pale, but like... Everyone's so pale in this game. Like, I'm Southeast Asian, but raised pretty American. Yeah, it would make... Ethnically Southeast Asian, but raised American. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think it would make sense for you to be able to tell accents apart. Like, just based on what's been told to me, it would make sense for someone like you to be able to tell accents apart, if only for your own protection. And to be honest, other Americans are also able to tell accents apart. They just don't think it's... It's just not... It's just like... Not... Probably just not to the same extent as the other people. Like, people are able to tell... Like, people are able to tell if someone's from California, or New York, or Alabama, or Florida. Those, however, those types of accents, they don't think it's... I get the sense that they don't consider it that different from... I get the sense that they consider it a different thing to the accents of the different English accents. Like did I forget something? Ah, yes. The little ghost. The little ghost on Yomu's left breast. East Coast accents actually have a few similarities to English accents. Do they now? I wouldn't know, but that sounds interesting. Okay, I should really... Okay, there we go. As in English. Ah. All right, white. And then green? Green, I suppose. Not that shade of green. Maybe I'll make it pink. Like I'm going to make Yuyuko's pink. There we go. The ghost looks appropriately ghostly. Usually, they skip the pronunciation of the of the R at the end of the words like car. Ka. Yeah, you're right. Get in the car. Okay, yeah, 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 that makes sense. Do I do shadows or do I do soft shading? I'm already at 30. I'm already at an hour and 30 minutes. What? Might as well make it 2 hours. Softs. That was wrong. Let me redo that. Come on. Do I do the black? The white? Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's the thing that I forgot to do. I forgot to make that red. Yeah, that's fine. What's next? Skin? Yeah, sure. Flesh. I'm never gonna escape it if I myself am perpetuating it. I remember finding out a Touhou YouTuber was a Canadian with the way they said about a boot. Hey, they could... Hey, they could have been from Minnesota. You never know. A boat. A boat. A boat. But yeah, they could have been from Minnesota. I checked, their account did say Canada. Fair enough. That's why. I keep pressing the Windows key instead of the Alt key. I'm gonna have to apologize to I might have to apologize to Sakuya, Marisa, and Reimu. Like putting so much effort into Youmu here. The Minnesota accent is different, especially with how they say bag. Yeah. So I forget how often it is for them. I need to double check something. Yeah, figured as much. This is way... That is way too much color. There we go. Okay, maybe it's still not enough. Filter hue, lower the saturation there. And change the hue. Maybe keep the saturation, change the hue. Purplish blue, bluish. Do the same with the softs. Yeah. There we go. Okay. The black will take some time. Okay, now I color the black parts. And pure black. Because of course, it's gonna be pure black. And finally, light blue. Grayish blue, rather, for the highlights. Last things last, eyes. There we go. Wait, no. Not. I keep saying we're done, and I say we're done, and I keep finding things that I forgot. Okay. There we go. Now we begin the lighting. So lit, unlit, bit too strong there. Alright, the softs. Alright, shadows, let us begin. Almost done with Youmu there. 20. Random, but that Touhou South Park thing I thought about a while back. I gave Mistia a Georgian US accent. Georgian US accent. Why would Mistia be... Is it because of the barbecue? Why would Misty have the Georgian accent? Is it because of the barbecue? I don't remember. The whole thing was shitposty, so likely I just made it up on the spot. That's disappointing. The best shitposts are the ones that have a kernel of truth to them. Half of it is extremely loose, like Seki Banki being obsessed with drinking lamp oil because that's what her species does. But this was back in the day when people actually used lamp oil for lights. Like, if we convert that to modern day, if we convert it to modern day, she wouldn't be eating lamp oil. She would be licking batteries. Seki Banki picking up a 9-volt battery and feeling and giving herself a shock when she tries to lick the diodes. Is like, ow. Maybe if I do it again it won't hurt. Ow. Maybe this time it won't hurt. Ow. Modern day Banki would read that. I would read that manga. Okay, so Roku be drink lamp oil. What about dull hands? Like, for all that she is technically just a Rokurokubi, she is also a Dullahan because she could just remove her head. Her head does in fact come off. Yeah, it's not just a longer neck. I'm pretty sure the head coming off is based on the Nuke Kubi. Nuke Kubi. I'm unfamiliar with that one. Let me search it. Nuke Kubi Yokai. The Rokurokubi. Completely like humans. It's just... It brutally bite animals and humans to death. Like the Rokurokubi, is a curse. Infection similar to... Instead of walking about during the night, the patient's entire soul and head depart from the body. Gotcha. Gotcha. Frequently referred to as a Rokurokubi. Gotcha. So it's not just the longer neck. Today I learned. Banki is a filthy hybrid. Oh, much of time. I need to finish this song. It is such a vibe. Okay. All of this. Imagine if humans find out about Sekibaki and guillotine her. Presumably, because of the human village's limited knowledge, if limited knowledge of yokai, they would at least try to figure out what type of yokai she is before hounding her from the village. Before doing something that removes her from the village. Like, I imagine they would be horrified if they cut off her head and she just stands up. Like, at the very least, the Hieda family would attempt to make it so that if there is an execution, it would be a method that does not result in mass panic. It would be hilarious, yes. I think they would just call Reimu or Marisa. They would. But the thing is, would they though? Because would they be against Sekibanki? Would they be against Sekibanki being in the village? Considering the fact that considering the fact that Kogasa is basically just their Kogasa became their blacksmith, didn't they? She became the village blacksmith? Or at least she apprentices under her, under the village blacksmith. Like, if they accept Kogasa, why wouldn't they accept Sekibanki? Someone who is significantly... I think they would just act like they would exterminate her and give Banki a new home. That's fair. Like, why would someone ask for Banki to be exterminated, though, is the thing. Like, if they accept Kogasa as their new blacksmith, why would they accept why would they not accept Sekibanki? Reimu is pretty yokai friendly. That's true. I'm mostly talking about the people of the village. Why would they ask Reimu to exterminate a yokai who is in fact harmless? Actually, now that I think about it, the Hieda family might ask. Them seeing Sekibanki as deranged is still my headcanon. That's true. Like, we did... Like, I think it was last stream, or one of the previous streams, we did eventually come to the consensus that maybe Sekibanki... They just think Sekibanki's a weirdo. And, when they and her being a weirdo is enough for them to decide that it's worth kicking her out. It's worth making her disappear one way or another. I think they don't quite know that Kogasa is a yokai. That's true. That is also a possibility that they just don't know Kogasa is a yokai. Wouldn't the blacksmith know, though? Like, the people of the village might not know, but the blacksmith would definitely know. So I suppose the blacksmith just doesn't tell anybody. Huh. She holds an umbrella with a face that's also her. Yeah, that is true. I don't think... It would be difficult. It would be difficult to hide the fact that she's a yokai. Hide the fact that she's a yokai when her her main body is literally... She always carries it around her. There's Youmu. Okay, let's put all of this into a folder and do my usual thing. Not divide. It's a bit much. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's add eye glow. She became ghostly for a sec. That is true. This does make her rather ghostly looking. I like the term ghostly. It has a vibe to it. Yeah, sure. Let's make this full. That's a bit much. Maybe not that much. She does look like she's glowing in this one. And the background. Yeah, that fits. Let's go. Save. Youmu is done. Do I still have water? I don't have water anymore. And we don't have drinkable water in this house. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and buy a bottle of water. I will be back. Probably in 5 minutes. Yuyuko is next, indeed. Which means... which one was it? Characters. Yuyuko. This one? Okay, which one do I want? I drew this one in the last stream. So do I want to use this one or this one? I've already drawn Yuyuko with this pose before, so I might as well do this one. Anyway, I will see you guys in a bit. I need to buy food. No, not food. Buy water. Buy a drink. Be right back. Hello, hello? Let's see. What are the chats? I drink tap water and it's probably better for me than plastic bottled water. It's always crazy for me when I realize that not everyone on this earth can get drinkable water out of their tap. Yeah, tap water for us will quite literally make you sick. Though there are a lot of bottles made out of glass that don't have the plastic problem, but they're heavier and break more easily. Glass is too expensive for Americans. We only drink apple cider and alcohol in bottles. Glass bottles, I mean. Fair enough. This is also... when... in the Philippines, when you drink from a glass bottle, you have to return the glass bottle from the store that you bought it from. In Germany, there is nearly everything that you could get in a bag or a plastic bottle is also available in a bag or plastic bottle is also available in a glass bottle. That's so convenient. My favorite totally canon Touhou is the Trumpet Fairy. Trumpet Fairy. I swear I've seen that before. Mine is Hoshi. My elementary school gave me milk plastic bags about the size of my palm, but bigger. My palm currently, but back in the day. Can't you boil it to distill it? Yes, but we don't have gas for our stove. And giving the bottle back to the store is a thing in Germany. Okay, so here's the thing. I could just boil a liter of water, but I'm not drinking boiling water. It's going to take me like 10-20 minutes to boil a liter of water, and then another maybe 5-10 minutes for that liter of water to cool down enough that I can drink it. So it's gonna be way easier to just, you know, buy a bottle from the store. I will say though, one thing, I went down to the corner store to buy myself 1 liter of iced tea because I didn't want to just get water. So I bought some water that has sugar in it. Anyway, when I went down to the corner store, it was like it was the middle of golden hour. The sun was setting, the light was orange, everything was bathed in orange light. It was fairly cloudy. Wait, no, it was minimally cloudy and there was a decent breeze. I'm honestly kind of disappointed that I have a stream today because right now would be a really good time to be outside. Similarly speaking, the owner of the corner store had was taking care of a Shih Tzu. So the Shih Tzu was like walking around on the floor of the store, and it was like I was able to pet the Shih Tzu. Oh boy. Anyway, let me open this bottle. Take a drink. Okay. Let's start the recording. Yuyuko. So the question is, which pose am I going to do? I have already drawn Yuyuko with her hands clasped together like this. I don't want to do it again. So with that in mind, I'm gonna draw Yuyuko. I'm gonna draw Yuyuko in one of these poses. McVillage. Probably this one. Like one of these where it's hard to tell which one of these is she smiling in. McVillager? Oh, Minecraft Villager. The pose. Minecraft Villager pose. Gotcha. Okay, let's make a new move. And Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, you. You. Excuse me. My coughing. For as much as I needed to get that bottle of water, I did try to rush a little bit when I got here. Bohemian Weather Rhapsody. What type of yokai would Freddie Mercury be? What's your spirit yokai? Typo. Okay, so when I look at this, it looks like she's carding her fingers through her hair, which means that I can draw another character. Doing the hand in hair pose like I did with Reimu in Mountain of Faith. For reference, it looked like this. Oh god, I still remember. I gave Reimu the zombie skin because she had green skin. Because she had green skin and the sprites for Mountain of Faith. All of the other characters had green skin, but Youmu was Reimu was the one who was the most green out of all of them. I get the sense that she was the first character that Zun drew for that game. Gotta remember, Yuyuko is one of the few characters who canonically looks like an adult, but are actually make her, give her a head shape that's that of an adult. When I actually draw again, I should draw Touhou. Should I draw Touhou or work on an original character of mine? It depends. What is your goal with the drawing? Like, if your goal is just to get the artwork, then, if your goal is just to finish an artwork, then, I have no advice for you. If your goal is to have other people look at your artwork, then draw Touhou. This head is too big. My goal is to mainly have fun while drawing, then do whatever you want. If you want my input, if you're specifically asking me what you think, what I think you should draw, then draw your OC. I think I will draw Touhou? Okay, draw Touhou. Whenever I see OC, I think of Orange County because that's where I live. Very clean thin sheet. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, Bo. I get the sense that Yuyuko is gonna be way easier for me, even considering the fact that she's the frilliest character in all of Touhou at the moment. I haven't drawn a character who's frillier yet. I am Touhou, Jean Touhou, and I'm Jean Touhou, and this is my project. I always forget that Yuyuko's hair is only shoulder length. I always assume that she has hair that's she has longer hair, but no, it's shoulder length. Always surprising to me. I am as a manga in this. As a manga dayo. Okay, the ear should be further back. The best part of the movie was when Shio said, I am Edwin and this is my mimic. The best part of the Azumanga Daioh movie was when Shio said, I am Azumanga and this is my Daioh. Memes. The DNA of the soul. Man, Yuyuko's mob cap in this game is so big. All of the characters with mob caps have mob caps that are so huge. It's because of their hair. Their hair takes up so much of their head. Is that supposed to be that big? Yuyuko is one of the few characters where I will decide to make her boobs bigger. There we go. Okay, let's see. The OB ties around the waist and pushes the chest up. So this would be like this. Like people in Rome did penis jokes by writing on the random walls. Modern brain rot made me remember how brain rot was a long time ago. In most of Touhou designs, the hair makes up 80% of the head. That's true, but it's like... That's true, but like, when I think about it... Why isn't it opening? Like, when I look at this, I see that the hair... that the head actually takes up more of the... I see... It looks like the hair. It looks like the hair is actually part of the head. If that makes sense. Well, in this one, when I look at this one, it looks like the hair is kind of just sitting on top of the head. So the OB would be around here. So the chest would necessarily have to sag this way. Okay, something like this. How did your last Yuyuko have this much bust? Let me check actually. Phantasmagoria Flower View was Yuyuko in this game. It was not. She was not. Okay, yes she did, but it was hidden by the fact that her hands were in front of her chest. Like, her hands were in front of her chest and therefore hiding how big her bust actually was. Like, you don't even see how thin her waist is supposed to be. Yeah, the villager pose. It just the villager pose. It just hides the bust. It doesn't help that she was mostly looking forward. As in, she was mostly facing forward in that one. The bust is insane. I mean, it's Yuyuko. Obviously, the bust would be big. It makes sense for her to have that. She's one of the few characters in actual Touhou who has a chest. Like she's one of the few characters in Zun's artwork who has an actual chest. Like, obviously, she would be big. The bust is where the cherry blossoms went. I thought they went to the tree. The titular Saigyo. The Saigyo Ayakashi. The fans gave her 2 yoga balls and said, "This is a little small for a yoga ball. This is a volleyball at worst." Fascinating. Her obi is tied to the front in this game. I'm tired about the fan arts. Ah, yes. She ate the tree in the hidden cutscene of PCB. I'm reminded of fan arts where the characters' boobs are like Yuyuko. Yuyuko be like actually yoga ball sized. I don't very much like those fan arts. If you say so, Tenshi. I will not begrudge what one man likes. I will not begrudge what one man finds attractive. Too busty is just not good anymore. Just like when you put too much salt into a soup. Depends on what people's tastes are. What you drew a few seconds ago could be considered modern art. Oh boy. Alright. 10 pixels. Let's move this bit to the side just so she's in the center. Okay, the teeth are too large in that one. Personally, I don't like huge equipment, but I'm used to seeing it at this point. The proportions Red drew a bit before would be the same I would give a character that would be based on clouds. It would just be an illusion though. Their actual size would be around Yuyuko sized. Very clean. Driftloom Gijinka be like. Just imagine the strain on the back if they were actually that big. I mean, this is anime we're talking about. When has anime been realistic about their body standards? I think they would not wear usual t-shirts anymore. Character with super massive boobs just for them to suffer and be shut in because it's just a pain to go outside with them. The shirt is always the real victim in the end. Especially button-down shirts. So many buttons lost because of artists that love to draw girls with chests too big. Well, I wouldn't say too big. It's more like chests too big for the shirts that they put them in. I keep doing the hands wrong. Ah. Ah. The reason why Chen hasn't returned to the Touhou game is because she's simply grown too strong. Ah, we're back to this. Alright then. Didn't she return in around spell card in 19? Where's my drink? Bottle. Bottle of iced tea. A cameo does not... Cameos don't count? Is that it? I suppose that makes sense. Like, if she's not actually doing anything in the plot, or if she doesn't fight, or else if she doesn't fight the actual characters, then... But no, she does actually fight the characters. Just... She fought them as a projectile, but like... I'll be honest, I'll be honest, when I played this run, I don't think I ever used the spell card where... Chen became usable. And when in any of the spell cards used against me, I don't think I was focusing on what was at the top of the screen. She is the projectile. Is gonna be an issue. He has so many loose fabric, so much loose fabric. Okay, new layer. Okay, no, not new layer yet. You know what? New layer. Fine, I'll do it immediately. New layer. Oh, Yuyuko. Why are your clothes like this? Because you were a princess in your life. Because you're literally royalty. That's why your clothes are like this. Never mind. Your clothes are elaborate and difficult to draw because she is a princess, quite literally. My question is, what do I use as the... What am I gonna title this when I eventually posted it to social media? Like, I'm running out of things to say for Marisa and Reimu. Like, the characters whose pose is just them standing. The characters who are just there, whose pose is just them standing there menacingly. I'm running out of things to say about them. To be honest, I never really thought about saying stuff for anything I made. This is mostly because I've made a habit of titling my works in a way that that suggests the story. I need to check something. Is it just this side that has the... Is it just the one side? No, it's both sides. Gotcha. The frilly elbow thing. The frilly elbow wrap. Why is Yuyuko's headpiece a Naruto Maki? This thing? I think it's just a ghost that's swirling around. Oh, hello Plume. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, but it looks like those fish cake things. I mean, Youmu has the question mark. Youmu has the question mark ghost. Excuse me. I can't see right now, so when I make a typo, when you know why the text is weird. What? Can't see your keyboard right now? Is that what you mean? Or are you literally blinded right now? I wasn't able to see the screen. Gotcha. I can read the screen perfectly. Yeah, good for you, my friend. God, Yuyuko has so many frills. You don't have a brother that takes away your ability to see. Your brother sounds like a bother. You threw a flashbang across the sea at the Shini's home. Very clean. There we go. Anything else I'm missing? Not really. Oh wait, no. Other arm. Other arm. Yuyuko is not one-handed. Okay, so what are the details on this one? These are sakura petals. These are grapes. Actually, no. These are lilies? Question mark? Lilies and grapes? Lotus flowers? I don't remember what these are called. Wait, no. This is a butterfly. And these are dots. Huh. I'll figure something out. White lilies. Could be. Yuyuko, are you trying to tell us something? Lily White? Spring is here! Spring is here, Lily White says, and then showers everyone with Danmaku. She ate Lily White. Maybe. That's why her boobs are so big. Okay, that's two purple. Closer to blue. More closer to blue. There we go. This one is white. This one is dark blue. Gotcha. Clearly white is evil. She burned my house to the ground. Okay, what else am I missing? All of that's blue, that's white, that's white. Oh wait, no, I forgot. She has a ribbon here. Very loose ribbon. Okay, I need to close my door. Back in my day, we drew in a single layer. Very clean. That's correct. Traditional artists do draw in a single layer. It would actually be much easier for me to just draw over my existing drawing. But, Red abuses his door theory. One of the people I live with started screaming outside my door, and I had to close it. They were calling someone from the other side of the hall. Okay, so black next, or as I like to use, dark blue. Yeah, I also thought many times that just drawing on one layer is more chill than working with many layers. The thing is, like drawing on just drawing on one layer requires a different mindset from drawing on many layers. Drawing on one layer requires you to actually plan out your artwork. And drawing on many layers requires you to plan out your artwork in a completely different way. Welcome back, Bloom. Okay, she needs dark blue, right? Okay, first light blue, and then now the dark blue. There we go. It's like the only dark blue in her entire outfit, isn't it? Should I draw the back half of her obi as well? Yeah, sure. Forgot but only this part. Excuse me. I don't know that much about drawing. Unfortunately, I don't have the necessary knowledge to teach someone how to draw from scratch. I would offer to teach you, but I don't have that knowledge. Oh, bows. There are bows at the ends of that. Forgot about that. You start with the simple things and give it more detail. That is drawing in a nutshell. I mean, yes, there's that, but it's like that's the theory. That's what drawing is in theory. It's less. I was more talking about practical teaching about how to draw. Like the assumption is that the person I'm teaching already knows some fundamental things, like how to draw a straight line, or at the very least, how to draw a straight line, how to draw a box, stuff like that. Like, many people would be very surprised to learn that simply drawing a straight line is much more difficult than you'd expect. I want to draw an M1 Abrams tank. Yeah, that's a lot of straight lines. In practice, it's you crying on the floor questioning if you should maybe not only do art as your main activity, but also not burn out. Sorta, kinda. Excuse me. Okay. Pink hair. How pink is her hair in this game? Oh goodness. That's a sudden head rush. That is concerning. Dramatized for the joke. Fair enough. Oh goodness. That is a sudden head rush. Suddenly very dizzy. Sneesh was joking about drawing. There's some semblance of truth to what Nish was saying, but all of that was a joke. Was saying absurd things that are technically correct, but also deliberately removes all of the nuance, all of the details. Iku, Hina, Yuyuko, Alice, and Reimu should all combine to make the ultimate frill monster. Alice isn't even that frilly. Hina... Okay, yeah, Hina. Yuyuko... and Iku, yeah. Hina, Yuyuko, and Iku. Like, the thing with Reimu is that she has frills, and she's always had frills, which is why people associate her with frills. But she is not the frilliest character. She is far from the frilliest character. There's like frills in her ribbons, frills. There's like frills in her ribbons, frills at the bottom of her skirt, and frills around her collar. That's about it. To say she has more frills than that is inaccurate. What else am I missing? The black is done. The whites... I think the whites are the only missing piece. The skin. Right. Yuyuko has... Yuyuko has skin. Forgot about that. The frills were invented after PC98. Reimu did not have frills in PC98, that is true. The not safe for work ban has one upside. I can open my Twitter again. You can open your Twitter in public again. Yeah. Whoops. Oh god, the white is dark. The white is darker than the white is darker than the color of Yuyuko's skin. Oh dear. Let me actually... There we go. There's just one problem. I never opened Twitter in public in the first place. When this year started, I knew it wasn't going to be great. She's so emo for that. I once open thug videos in public. Yikes. Now, Yuyuko's eyes are pink as well. A very strong magenta. Now, I'm debating, do I add the butterflies now or wait till after? I'll wait till after. Touhou characters always have the same eye color as their hair? Untrue! Sakuya's eye color is blue and sometimes red. Alice's eye color is sometimes blue. Does that mean they also change their eye color when they're dyeing their hair? Alice's eyes are sometimes blue. Reisen's eyes are always red. There are many examples where that's not true. It's the general rule, but it's not always true. I know that the eye colors aren't always the same as the hair color. A lot of characters with red eyes but no red hair. That is true. I'm realizing something now that I look at Youmu. She doesn't have blood. The reds of her shadows, her shadows are supposed to be red. I should make some edits real quick. Need to fix that real quick. Okay, that fits better. There we go. Save. What time is it for you right now? It is 6:15 at night. It's almost dinner time. Although I had a super late lunch, so I'm probably not going to have a late dinner as well. 3 a.m. in California. Bro, go to sleep. I cannot control what Tenshi does with his time, unfortunately. Especially when told to go to sleep, he just says no. Do I actually want to do soft shading for this one? Not really. Alright. Just straight to hard shadows then. The nights are cold. Days are for me are pretty cold for the late summer. Here in Southeast Asia, it's currently raining. Rainy season in Thailand. And I don't really see any rain. California has no solid rain season. The rain blesses us when it pleases. It's rainy season in the Philippines, and this is like this has been the first week in 2 months where it hasn't rained and flooded. Like for the entire month of July, I've been dealing with rains and floods. It was aggravating. Now you're going to sleep. Good night, Tin Sheet. Have a good rest. Try not to agitate your broken leg. Bad night. I think I arrived at the wrong time. Welcome, basically contraption. I'm just about finishing Yuyuko and then I'm gonna be ending the stream. Should be another 30 minutes to an hour. Actually, no, just 30 minutes. I'm like... I slept at 2 in the morning and woke up somewhere at 11:45. Alas. I had a similar... It's supposed to be around 15 o'clock in my time zone, but I was taking a daytime nap at the time. I had some issues falling asleep last night. I told Tenshi this, but... Wait, no, I don't think I told any... I don't think I... Yeah, I did tell Tenshi this, but I might as well tell it to the new people in the chat. Basically, after I got sick, I messed up my sleep schedule, and I've been trying for the past week to unmess up my sleep schedule, and I've been failing. So now I think my schedule has fully transitioned into a night shift schedule. Today I fell asleep at 7 in the morning, and only I woke up an hour before stream started. However, waking up an hour before stream started is a bad thing because I have to make myself foods. I had to do errands. Slept at around 6 p.m. Woke up at 3 a.m. before. Yikes. But yeah, I had so many things that I needed to do that I wasn't able to do efficiently because I woke up so late. Like, I couldn't make... So I had to make... I had to make myself food, and that food... I ended up eating that food during the waiting screen. And I wasn't even finished by the time my waiting screen ended. I just... Like, my arbitrary timer of 5 minutes elapsed while I was still eating. I wasn't able to finish. So I had to shovel in my food. Shovel in my food during... while I was explaining my situation to Tenshi. Imagine waking up. Couldn't be me. Okay. That's a color that I forgot to fix. I have way too many of these green text videos in the past that it changed the way I sometimes make jokes. Green text. Oh, 4chan. 4chan quote posts. Gotcha. I had to take a minute there because while I'm familiar with the posts you're talking with the kind of posts you're talking about, I'm not actually familiar with the terminology around them. I was more of a Tumblr guy. I was more of a Tumblr kid than a 4chan kid. Which is and almost exclusively Tumblr artists, not so much Tumblr discourse. Oh, Tumblr discourse. Ugh. I mean, I never really was on 4chan. It's just that I visited it once, and I can say that the site is pretty shit. Simply, if you want to find something, you either have to already know of it or you have to scroll. I mean, sort of what Tumblr was like for me. That's sort of what Tumblr was like for me. I had to figure out what I wanted out of the site first before I was actually enjoying my time using it. Like, generally speaking, I think any social media where you have to figure out what you want out of the social media first before you enjoy using it is a better type of social media than whatever the fuck Twitter and Facebook are like, where it just guesses what you want and gives you the best guess. I don't like those. I don't like algorithms. True, fuck Twitter and Facebook. There's another thing that I need to color blue. I need to change these. I need to change the shadow colors for some of this. Oh, it is almost completely impossible to see the difference between this blue and this blue. The other reason why I don't like 4chan is because there are mainly internet people on there, and they tend to be people that are just not fun. My friend told me that 4chan is full of degenerates. The internet is full of assholes. It doesn't really matter where. There you will find assholes in everywhere on the internet. The same way you'll be able to find good people everywhere in the internet. There are in fact good people on 4chan. It's just, you know. I hope I can find good people most of the time. Same, my friend. That's the most you can really hope for, to be honest. Anything else is kind of wishful thinking. Hope that the people you interact with are good people. Are people who are good for you. Not necessarily good in general, but like good for you. It's hard to it's hard to ask for someone who's good in general when being good in general means a lot of things to a lot of people. People tend to disagree with each other about what constitutes good. Almost done. I just realized what the issue with Youmu is. I just realized what the issue with my Youmu art is. That I finished that art early. Too early. Because she's supposed to... she's supposed to have highlights, and I didn't draw the highlights. Well, better late than never. People call me a good person good person. People that know me for a bit longer, so I guess the people that call me a good person are people that know me for a bit longer, so I guess that my view of myself is not that far off from how others see me. It really depends. But that's a moral relativism talking. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, I know that good is a vague term. Not to some people, but as I said, that's the moral relativism talking. Don't pay it no mind. Okay, let's add... That's the glow. Highlights. I guess I'm just chill like that. You are pretty chill. I will admit that. I don't know why I always decide to make the ribbons so shiny. Most ribbons aren't this shiny. At least not the kind of ribbons that are used in these things. But oh well. Okay. Youmu, Yuyuko. Let's save. Move that to a new folder. Sure. Do I do add? Let's multiply. Add. Glowing. Let's not do that. Overlay. Let's actually make some edits to the shadows first before we do that. So all of this dark blue, all of this dark blue and black, the shadows will be black. And the shadows on the skin will be red. Purple. There we go. Much better. Save that. Now we add the effects. The bloom, that bloom is a little much. Okay, what if I use overlay instead of screen? Okay, that works. And of course, the pink. Add the pink. And add the white. There we go. Shnish, you're the kindest, chillest dude I have met on the internet. Very clean. I just realized I didn't do any of the patterns on Yuyuko's clothing. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. R E Okay, both of these characters are done. Feels good. Okay. Oh my god, I also didn't notice that. Yeah, Yuyuko has a butterfly on her skirt. I suppose people aren't going to notice that. It's fine, it's fine. Then again, like the patterns are more noticeable on the other characters. On the other artworks. Like, I don't think I even had patterns on... Yeah, I didn't have patterns in Immaterial and Missing Power Yuyuko either. Like, I definitely had them in Perfect Cherry Blossom, but I don't think those are... the Perfect Cherry Blossom ones are even visible. Like, you can barely notice these Cherry Blossom petals. Anyway, let's end the recording and end the stream, because I have done what it is I set out to do, and I kind of have other things to do. I thought I would finish this faster. Next stream is going to be Wednesday, August 6th. And, yeah, same time as usual. Friendly reminder, I have a coffee, coffee.com/Redler Red7. I draw art for strangers on the internet, and am able to draw art for strangers on the internet because strangers on the internet give me money. Even as little as $1 will help. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. I will see you guys on the next stream.